What up everybody, welcome to the video. Today is going to be a little maintenance video and just kind of a random Japan video, I guess. We're going to be doing the oil change on the GTR and the Evo today. I'm not going to do like a how-to. I'm pretty sure most of you guys watching the channel probably know how to change your oil. So I'm just going to take you guys along with me to the hobby shop. We'll see if there's any cool cars in there getting worked on and just see how the day goes from there. Hopefully there's not too many cool cars at the hobby shop because we want to get a spot. There's only a few lifts. I think there's 5 or 6 lifts and it's already almost 1 o'clock on a Sunday. So there's a good chance those lifts are going to be taken up and we might be waiting for a few minutes or hours depending on what people are doing. Or we'll get here and there's pretty much nobody in here. Got this dirty car up on the lift, but take a look at these front tires. I did not realize how worn they were, and they're wearing in a really strange way. It's like the inside is totally worn down, but we'll get some new tires soon and definitely get in alignment. And the biggest pain in the butt is the oil filter on these cars. It's way down there under the intake plenum. But hey, it is starting to pick up in here. S15 and a Subaru over there. Done with the GTR. We'll talk about those cars here in a second. But now Megan's got the Evo, so we're gonna jump in that and do a quick oil change on that one. Now to get started on the Evo. So I originally intended on actually filming a lot more of inside the hobby shop, but there was a lot of people in there and there was people waiting on me. And as soon as I got done with the Evos, some people kind of like snuck in right even before I could even clean up, kind of rude like, but whatever. Maybe they were just ready to get their car done. But both cars oil changed, and good thing I did the GTR today because that tire is actually starting to even lose some air, I think. I'm gonna have to get some new tires on there ASAP. Excuse the wind on this camera. There's no external mic jack for this camera, so I can't get an external mic and then get one of those furry cats or whatever the heck they call them, the little windshields. But anyways, here's some of the cars that are sitting out here. Is the GTR. Usually cars are sitting out here because they still need a lot of work done to them. Maybe somebody's storing it out here for like $5 a day. This one, the interior is completely stripped. No seats in there at all. Kind of rusty too. And then over here is the Laurel. Interior's a little flip-flopped in there right now too. Some wheels in the back, some Volk racing wheels. Not sure the story on either of these cars. Probably just waiting to get work done on them. But the auto hobby shop is pretty awesome. There's no other auto hobby shop probably in the Air Force that is this cool with this many awesome cars that are usually here on a weekend. All right, so I went to the gas station. Luckily on base here at the gas station, they do provide free air for us. And the gas here is absolute crap. Anybody who puts this gas in their sports car is insane. People do it though, and people ruin their motors that way. But air in the tires, let's head home. I'm really shocked at how bad those tires were. I'm kind of scared to even drive it anywhere now. As soon as I get home, I'm definitely getting online to look at the tires. Surprisingly, kind of rare car for Okinawa. You don't see very many Honda Civics. The Honda game is real strong up in mainland, and hopefully we'll get to see that whenever we do the big mainland tour. But here in Okinawa, you very rarely see a Honda Civic. Police car in the rearview mirror. I've noticed a lot of times though, they have their lights on for no reason and they'll sit at red lights and not go through stop signs and stuff like that. I don't know if they have to have them on like when they're transporting somebody or something maybe. I really have no idea. Since this video is already super random, I figured I would turn on the GoPro and just kind of film our drive home. Not a very far drive home at all. Here's another thing. People in Japan will park anywhere. I've mentioned that I think before, but like these taxis, it doesn't even have to be taxis though. Usually people will just park on the side of the road like it's not a problem at all. Really gets annoying. And the police don't do anything about it most of the time. also a Celica up there in front of us, or as some of you call it, a Celica. I don't know how many times I've been called out for calling it a Celica. In the United States, at least where I'm from, nobody calls it a Celica. So I don't know who's right. I'm not gonna judge how you want to pronounce it. Let's get some Family Mart. Look at those dubs. 20s. All right, back on the road now. I had to stop and get a snack because I am starving. I don't think I've eaten anything today. I know these types of videos probably aren't ideal, but I like to try to give you guys something and try to put out at least one video every weekend. I try to do more, and usually I can, but there wasn't really anything car related going on today and this weekend at all. And Thanksgiving is next weekend, so that's going to be a nice long weekend away from work. So hopefully we'll find something to do, go to another junkyard, check out some cars for sale, make a few videos this coming week. Nice Toyota Hiace in front of us, one of the older models. I still like them though. I think that would actually be old enough to import to the United States as well. I would love to get my hand on one of those eventually. Altezza. All right, now I feel like talking a little bit more. Got clean, got some food in me. First shower of the day, first food of the day. But it's about 4 o'clock now and GTR is home. I kept coming out here just to make sure there was no oil leaks, and there are none. Because that filter is just a pain in the butt. I briefly mentioned at the hobby shop, but that is one of the worst things about this car, is the filter being under here. And if my hands were any bigger, there's no way I'd be getting that out. But I was able to squeeze it out and squeeze the new one back in. Squeezing the new one in was kind of a pain, and getting it on there and getting it tight. And that's the only spot I was a little concerned with, if there was going to be any kind of oil leaks. But luckily it does not look like there are. That is going to do it for this video though. I promise over this long weekend and Thanksgiving I will get better videos for you guys. I hope you did enjoy this pretty random video. Another thing that's actually happening right now is I'm cold. It's 65 degrees, and that probably sounds ridiculous for me to be cold, but living in Okinawa where 80% of the year it's like 100 degrees plus, feels like it's 65 degrees now, and I want to go put pants and long sleeves on. Tokyo in a couple months is going to freeze my limbs off. Now it's time for me to go, so I will see you guys very soon in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching. For those who stayed around to the end, bonus features. Please forgive my terrible, pathetic mustache. No shave November at work, and I'm trying to fit in there, and it's just, it's not working out. Bye.